baby girl. She's my little baby. Hi everyone, this is Ren from Strong Girls Knits, and this is Taffy. Hi. Okay, she doesn't care. She just wants love. But so how is everyone doing? I've been gone a little bit, so this should be coming up with 2 videos. There's going to be well, no, we'll go ahead and just combine it today. This will be a sewing and a knitting journal. But hi. I'm sorry, she's my little love bug. But so anyways, look at Daisy back here, right? This is just draping. I have not sewn anything. I just draped this really lovely fabric, and I want to make a dress like this now. So yeah. So recently I went down to Blairsville, Georgia to visit my grandparents, so which was always really fun. I went with went with my mom, and I clearly couldn't do any sewing, but I did get quite a bit of knitting done. I had a huge chunk of James. I actually finished James's sweater up to the arms, so now I have to cast on the sleeves, and I got tons done on my cozy memory blanket, which I will grab later. I left it downstairs, but yeah, I will go ahead. I hate to put her down, but I'm gonna put her down so I can show off my knitting. She's not gonna be happy about it. You wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? We think she had a stroke, that's why her one eye droops, but she's a good girl. So 1 second. Yeah, she wasn't happy about that. Actually, let me go ahead and show off my dresses. So I have been in kind of like speed mode sewing recently. So I was working on my fringe dress, and I tried to do something a little different with the sleeve or with the straps, and that didn't work out. Got really upset. This was like Saturday maybe. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm gonna start over a whole new dress. So this is like Saturday. I woke up Sunday and agreed on this, and this upcoming Saturday is when, oh my goodness, my zipper isn't working, when the event is, so that was no good at all. What is going on? There we go. Anyways, so I made this dress. It's really pretty. It's a metallic, as you can clearly see. It's very shiny. And I will share pictures of this after the event is said and done. Just a brocade. And I've had this for years. I think my mom bought it for something, for a project in high school. But yeah, I stole this from her stash and forever ago, and made this dress out of it. And here is the pattern. It's from, okay, so 1609. And I just did real simple. They have 2 variations with like the button and the collar, and then one with a bow tie. But I just did a simple plain dress, and I'll probably do bare legs. And I should have some shoes to go with it. If not, I'm going to be doing like a speed buy tomorrow. But that's okay. So James liked it. He was a little upset that I was knitting. So I mean, pretty much he did not see me while I was sewing, because I was like, I came home from work, I did my lifting, and sewed until my feet pretty much felt like my fingers were bleeding. But good news, I did finish this guy. Ooh, it still fits a little weird, like right here. In one side I did just a little kind of tuck. I really need to take this to one of my friends and ask for assistance on that area. But I'm gonna wear this eventually, just not for the event that it was originally planned for. So which is sad, because I don't know, we're gonna have to find something to go dancing so I can dance with this. I had some problems with this. The hemline was completely wonky, and it's supposed to go like to a point on 4 sides. That didn't work out. It's actually a little too short. Like, I cannot bend over in this dress, which is fine. I mean, I can walk around, everything's covered, but if I bend over, everyone's gonna see what I'm wearing. So and like I said, I originally like I didn't want to do, because the pattern calls for the straps to be a trim, and like a 2-inch wide trim, and I was like, oh no, I'll just make my own straps, and I did like these thinner straps. Sorry about that. I had a little coughing attack. I was eating an apple, and I think part of the apple still stuck in my throat. Anyways, so how this is cut it's made for, the pattern itself when you cut the pieces out is made for like a 2-inch wide strap. I tried to tinker it so it would go smoothly, but then it just started gaping all up in the chest, and I'm like, no, forget this. So yesterday I left work a little early, completely ripped out these are like redid this and finished the dress with the hemline, because I had to actually take off about 2 inches of the hemline of that skirt, or of the other dress, because it went, because see how, this is what I hate. I'm very short, and all these, they showed on the model where it's right above the knee. For me, it is not right above the knee. It's usually like a good inch or so past my knees, which I'm short. I want to show off my legs. Like, I want you to see from the top of my knee down, because that's going to give an illusion that I'm a bit taller. And of course other things factor into that as well. But the more I cover up my legs, like, either I have to go all the way to the floor or it's above my knee. You kind of cut it off anywhere in between, and it just makes me look short. And that can lead to looking stumpy, and I don't like that. Clearly. I mean, I'm 5'2", and I want to look tall and regal, or at least taller and regal. But anyways, back to this. I did the straps, and it actually fits a lot better, like I said. My only problem again is just right here under the arms. I don't know what's going on. I just need it to be taken in just a bit. So I think I'm gonna meet up with one of my friends, sewing friends that are actually, I guess you could consider, well, yeah, they are professional, but and ask for assistance on fixing that tidbit. But otherwise, that's that. I did get new fabric, but I like doing that video at the end of the month and just kind of showing all the new stuff I bought. So I'm going to hold it off for that, and we'll go on to knitting and spinning. I actually got a lot of spinning done because I took my memory blanket and finished all the little skeins I had, which was about 8, and then I worked on James's sweater, got pretty much all that done, so I decided to spin. There was barely anything on this when I started spinning this weekend, so I actually got quite a bit done. It's moving really nice. I love alpaca. This is 100% alpaca from Wampa Farms. They're located in Kentucky, like near Louisville, Kentucky, if anyone is familiar with that area. And yes, I love spinning it. It's really nice. And I will go ahead and show you my knitting. So like I said, I finished up to the armpits, and I actually got some toothpaste on this, but I got up to the finished up to the armpits, so that was like 17 inches. And let's see for progress. Since the last time you guys saw it, there's that little progress keeper. So I got a good 3 or more inches completed, and this is just pretty much stockinette. There's little reverse stockinette on the side, but whew, it went really nice. I actually think I'm going to try and practice 2 at a time for the sleeves, because you knit the, if I remember correctly, like you knit the sleeves and then join it together. I've never quite done a pattern like that, so I'm excited to do it. The sleeves should knit up really quick. Again, they're just plain stockinette, except for I believe the cuffs are like the bottom of this. It's a garter stitch. But again, this is Knit Picks Brava 100% acrylic. It was their like $1 skein, which I was like, oh well, James might not like it, but I'll go ahead and get enough, and one of us will like it. And he actually liked this better than the green that I had paid a little bit more per skein for him to have. So I was just like, of course you like the clearance better that didn't look so good online. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, and then my other knitting. This I managed to get it done actually a day or 2 before I left for Georgia, so that was exciting. Let's see. And I did kind of start the start of a row, so I'm sorry about that. But here is the progress keeper. Isn't it so pretty? I love knitting this. It is amazing. So I got, since you guys saw it, a good inch or so in, and it is really lovely. I love knitting this, and I cannot wait till the end when you start to do the drop stitches, because it's probably going to be magic. As it should be, because it's a Harry Potter knit. Well, it's an unofficial Harry Potter knits. So there's that. And then there's the cozy memory blanket. I will insert that here in a minute. But I think that's really it. I did get a bunch of new stuff, and I'm gonna insert some videos from my trip at the end. I had a lot of fun, and I don't know, I love going to Georgia. It's a really nice place down there in Blairsville, and but yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I had to go help James lift, or well, not, he lifts on his own. I had to help him with a lift off, so okay, anyways, back to this is the last thing. Oh my goodness. So my grandfather actually loved this blanket. He thought it was kind of ridiculous because it was going to take forever, but he really likes this blanket. So what I finished while I was on my trip was actually this entire top row. So we've got the glitter stuff. You can't really see the glitter. There it is. It's really nice. More glitter. Grandma really liked the glitter sections, but and that's what I love about these, because like this one and this one are the same exact skein. This one and this one are the same skein. And I think that's all I can think of right now. But I don't know, it's really nice. And then I started on these two. Oh goodness, I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, alright, sorry. So I finished these two squares. And this is actually a DK. It was the first socks that I knit for the year, so yeah, it's denser, but it's nice. And then I'm in the middle of starting one. Ugh. Here's the skein. So, but yeah, I'll work on that a bit. This is fun. It's kind of been, I don't know, you go to pick this up and it's just like, you hadn't picked it up in a while, and then it's like, oh my goodness, and you like whip off like 2 or 3 rows, and then it kind of drifts back to going. But it's such a nice, like, it's a long-term project that I don't think I would ever really get bored with, because, you know, it's everything is just so, it's ever-changing with it. I mean, not necessarily the pattern, but just what you're doing. I don't know, I like it. I think I'm going to square it off, and then once I square it off, if I remember, I'm going to try and change my ridges just a little bit, where you purl the decrease on the, on the opposite side, so it's raised up more. Or maybe I won't. You never really know with me, because half the time I'm like, oh, I'll do this, and then, nah, never mind. So, anyways, I really like it. It's nice, and it's pretty. So, alrighty. I think that's really it. Like I said, I had a really great time on my trip. I'm actually going to go ahead and insert some videos at the end. It's going to start off with just a kind of quick zoom through the locals farmers market, which I think they hold it twice a week, which is amazing. And you always find some really great stuff there. And I always learn something because last year I found these. We actually didn't show up until like they were packing up, but thankfully some people were still out. It's called a sweet roaster. It's a blend of a squash and a pumpkin. It tastes just like a pumpkin. It's just a little smoother. And so I went ahead and bought one again this year. And then I came across loofah. They have a loofah farm in the area. Did not know how. I thought loofah was kind of like a coral. Don't laugh at me. It's actually kind of a squash, and it's the, I guess, kind of endoskeleton, and it's really soft. I actually bought it to wash the dishes because it's like how it is. Well, you've had a loofah. It's just kind of, you really scrape with it. So I got one for the and it's really soft when it gets wet. That's the nice thing. But it's still abrasive but soft. If that, you can really even correlate those two. So it's for the kitchen, and then next year I think I'll go ahead and get one for James. And then I bought some, what is it? I'll go over this more at the end of the month and share all my stuff. But anyways, it was really fun. And then the next video was actually like a heritage days that they were going on. I don't think I recorded much of like the booths or anything, because it was just, you know, a bunch of crafty stuff, and it wasn't really thing. I didn't buy anything, but they had a bunch of farm animals, and they were talking about kind of like how things were back in the day. So I've got bits of that, which was really fun. And then you're gonna see a video of just kind of a scan around of one of the bigger lakes in the area, because how they actually have it is They have a bunch of these lakes, and how they have it set up where it like drains off into the, I believe, Ohio River, like goes upriver, something like that. I'm not 100% sure of the structure, but they produce hydro energy from it, or and I guess quite a bit of the area is run off the hydro energy. So I think that was really amazing, and Grandpa had to show me. I think I've been there a few times in my life, but it's still really fun. And I think that's really it. There might be some other random videos, so just enjoy. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and for Warrior Camp, I announced my winners on there, and they got in contact with me. So this next week, if you're one of the warriors that won, I will be shipping out your stuff. So that was that. And yeah, again, I'm really sorry about the monthly sock things. I just kind of fell behind on that. I've been really putting my attention, talking attention into Warrior Camp, so I'm really sorry about that. Things have gotten crazy and just kind of all over the place. But, alright, for real. Bye, guys. Yeah, it was.
Which that's the hottest, isn't it?
I can take this up to around 2,300 degrees.
Oh,
This
man.
piece I was working a little bit earlier, I had around 2,300 degrees because I welded it.
Boys, let's get back. Watch him now. Watch him.
You're breaking it.
I hope not.
He's bending it to what he wants it to be.
Don't touch me with the red spot.
Why?
It'll
I
burn.
want to do that. And waste all my good work. I'm going to put this back in there. And this
Ooh,
next
Chevron's
heat,
hot.
I need to have it even throughout the whole piece.
Babies.
That's what BB our first bunny looked like.
I certainly can't have one.
Oh, it's a cow. Look at the little piglets, Mom.
What?
The piglets.
Whatever you need me to do, buddy.
I touched it. I touched it. It's like a dude and Joanna at first. Lucy. Yes. Come here.
That was easy.
Lulu's
Yeah,
getting
thank you.
Sophie. Come here. Come here. Come on, Lulu's got her.
I know, right there, right there.
I'm getting mom to bring them some food.
What's in here?
Chicken.
Kickbox.
W. Yes.
Hi, BB. BB.
Now this rope is nylon. It was not nylon. It would have been him. But it's the rope end, and it was Mama's job to tighten this. She had a key, and she would put the key in and twist, and it would tighten the bed up for her husband. She did that because he was going to get up in the morning and go out and plow a field. Or in this case, John was a blacksmith and a farmer. And he was going to go out and do something very physical. She did that for him. It's part of the division of work. There was a division of work, and believe it or not, it wasn't